but mighty in you for the pulling down of strongholds, the casting down of imaginations, and everything that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bring into captivity every thought to obedience. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, you hear me? And if inner work could be put to the side, or I could take a day off, I'll probably be the first one doing it. But due to the fact that that's not the case, you could take a work off from your job of employment before you could take a work off yourself, your job within yourself. You hear me? I don't want to call it self-employment because I don't want to misconstrue exactly what I mean. It's easy to take off your job wherever you work at and to take off your job when you're working on yourself. You hear me? That's why everybody not healing, because to be better than you never been, it takes 10 times more effort. You hear me? It takes 10 times more effort to change than it takes to stay the same. And what's preventing everybody from being willing? What's preventing everybody from being inspired? Even more so, what's preventing everybody from being motivated? And I don't mean everybody because I say everybody, but everybody according to those that apply. What's preventing them from having the motivation to do the work confounds me. But I know to be better than we never been, it take 10 times more effort, and it take a lot of work. It's not easy, and that's probably the reason why a lot of people not doing it. You hear me? Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I hope everybody is feeling exhilarated, elevated, integrated, and well calibrated in this moment, wherever you at on your journey. You hear me? I'm feeling all the above. Feel good for no reason at all. It feel good to be me, so I hope it feel good to be you. You hear me? It is an inside work, and since we're not going down without a fight, here I am. You hear me? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna use my back. You know, when you got a VIP backstage. When you got a VIP backstage, it don't look the same as when you in the audience. Or to say it in another way, for anybody who don't had a backstage VIP pass to a concert, a show, or whatever, you know that it don't look the same to you than it look to those in the audience. You hear me? So when I, due to the fact that I have a VIP pass backstage, I see things from behind the veil that few people can resonate and relate with or to, and many may not. You hear me? Especially when it comes to the shadowy things, because the shadowy things, the unhealed things, the undealt with things, the left under the rug things, those are the places. Those are the things those are the places that hold the things that's also connected to the light. You hear me? And not only to raise myself to a higher place than I began, but due to the fact that I'm here by way of those who came before me that we know as ancestors and elders, in order to raise them to a higher place, it had to start with me. You hear me? I had to come here and figure it out, just like the rest of us. We have to come here and figure out what we're gonna do, not only to take ourselves to a higher spiritual place, but and taking ourselves to that place, how we gonna raise our ancestors up at the same time. You hear me? Because if they ain't do it, so you wouldn't have to do it. Then evidently we here to do it because they ain't do it. You hear me? So we gonna get this work. Yeah, a lot of things didn't start with us, but it's gonna have to stop with us, family. So to raise your ancestors higher, whatever was passed down that wasn't of upstandingness, that wasn't of love and light, then it's probably circulating somewhere through you or within you for you to deal with, and for you to decide if it's gonna stop with you or not, or you gonna pass it on or keep passing it on like it got passed on to us, you hear me? But to raise my ancestors to a higher place, I had to make a choice through what I seen. And I decided that it was gonna stop with me, even though it didn't start with me. From the inside out, that is. I say that to say salute to all my independent, self-sufficient, hard-working people from the inside out, you hear me? Because the external can't give you within what you can give yourself within to make the external feel complimentary to wherever you find yourself. You're gonna have to do it from the inside out. So in that, I refuse to be fake, and I refuse to be false to people and situations I may find myself. I'm no longer willing to entertain bullshit from myself or from others. I'm willing to show up for myself in love and with love. I trust my life to show me what is truth and what is not. I take rest in the divine timing of all that was, all that is, and all that will ever be. I allow my intuition to guide me in order to see the bigger picture. If you can quote these things, or you can affirm these things with me as I affirm these things within myself, as I affirm for us. You hear me? But I can't say I am for you, so you're gonna have to say the I for yourself. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I stand in authority and will listen to my needs and act accordingly to what they show me. I recognize and realize where I am in my journey and in my life right now, that I am the one that I have been waiting for. All that I am manifesting is already within me. I am aware, I am awake, I am intelligent, I am divine, I am healthy, and I am the wholeness that I seek in all things. And I choose to give my wholeness to everything I am and everything I do. I'm committed to thoroughly examining myself, to love myself fully, starting right now, for the longevity of my life, not just for the good parts of it. You hear me? I am deserving, I am worthy, and I honor my own love, and I appreciate the love that I am. I will look myself in the mirror and love what I see, no matter what it shows me. I'm responsible for my life. I'm responsible for my happiness. I'm responsible for my own well-being. I allow my divinity to be the guiding force in my life. I will show up with courage. I will show up with resilience. Whenever, wherever necessary, in the face of adversity. Although I am capable of taking care of myself, I recognize that I don't live life by myself. No one man is an island. So I will allow others to assist and support me on my journey as I help assist in others on theirs. Every solution to every problem can be found in me. I will meet every situation and every circumstance with an open mind and an open heart. I will use logic and reason in all challenging circumstances. I have everything I need inside of me in order to grow, in order to mature, in order to heal, and in order to thrive. I pledge allegiance with myself. You hear me? See, these are things that, though they may be uncomfortable, because we're not used to talking to ourselves like this. We're not used to saying things like this to ourselves. So when you start telling yourself something that you ain't never told yourself before, it's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. It's gonna feel uneasy. You hear me? But it's needed. You heard? So for those who can take those power phrases and apply them in their life, I salute you. And whatever you do from this moment on, because that's going to conclude it very short, simple, and sweet. It's my highest intention and hope that you stay optimistic, you stay enthusiastic, and you stay energized. You hear me? It's all in the balance, family. And remember, everybody not healing, because to be better than you never been, it takes 10 times more effort. And a lot of that gonna do with the things that we tell ourselves. You hear me? Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. People in our life, if people in our life represent mindsets, then we're gonna have to be aware of what type of mindset that we carry in reflection of the people that represent the mindsets in our life. You hear me? Because even though it all didn't start with you, some things gonna have to start with you. You hear me? And with that, that's gonna conclude it. You heard? Let me think of something. Meditation pose. Meditation pose. Meditation pose gonna be the nice emoji for the raffle. The meditation pose. New subscribers, you watch the video, place the meditation pose in the comment section. As simple as that, to be submitted for the raffle. Thank you to the Cosmic Conscious Soul Control family and Soul Tribe, as well as the those who passing by. You hear me? Everybody count. I hope you hear something, you know, that you could take and use and put in your arsenal. You hear me? To bring it out as needed. Remember, it takes 10 times more effort to be better than you never been. So it ain't no days off. You heard? Thanks for the likes, shares, new subscribers, as I said, purchases, donations, love offerings, salutations, peace out woos and all that, so forth and so on. And whatever you do, love what you do, because if you love what you do, you enjoy it in all that you do. Peace. My name is Sawu, family.